Hey coaches, what's going on? It is Coach Beast here with another video. Have a really good one for you today. We're going to be talking about the Beast Maryland I formation. For those who don't know, I am dropping a new playbook called the Beast Maryland I formation, and it's going to include 4 variations of the Maryland I formation. So I'm going to give you kind of a high view picture of what's going to be in the playbook and also the benefits of running the Maryland I formation. And before I get into this video, do me a solid, like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, if you want to get your hands on this playbook, be sure to join the Beast Out You Coaches Brotherhood. That link is going to be in the description box below, all right? Let's get into this video. So for those who don't know, let me give you a little background on the Beast Maryland I formation. This was the very first formation that I ran as a youth football coach way back when. I was 20 years old when I ran this, and we averaged 35 points a game, and we made it all the way to the championship. Unfortunately, we lost our championship game 13-6 in a heartbreaker. However, this formation did not disappoint all season long, all right? And I'm going to let you know just kind of some of the benefits of running this particular formation. So what you see right now is the Beast Maryland I formation in its base set. Now, there are some similarities to the Maryland I that, you know, the Beast have as well, which is this unbalanced line, okay? And this is kind of the bread and butter of the Beast Maryland I, because when you're running the Maryland I in this Beast look with the unbalanced line, what it gives you is total leverage, okay? You can run the ball to the play side and you can have numbers to the play side. Now, the difference between the Maryland I formation opposed to the Beast formation is that you have more versatility with your running backs. Okay, so you can line up in this unbalanced set. You can go straight power. You can run toss. You can run dives. You can run wedges. You can run the whole 9 yards that you can with the Beast. However, if you want to do counters and actually disguise those counters very well, you can run this formation similar to a traditional I formation. You can run counters to the weak side of the ball, and you can totally throw defenses off, especially if they are adjusting to this right side. Me personally, I love running the Maryland I formation for the simple fact of if you have great running backs, a great quarterback, a dual threat quarterback, a smart quarterback, you can do a lot of creative things out of this. You know, in the playbook, what I have designed is the different variations of wedges that you can do, okay? You can do different wedges where you have this running back, you can have him going into a motion. You can have them going into a motion, running out, throwing those linebackers off. And then once you snap the ball, you can just hit the guys with a wedge. You can hit the defense with a wedge, totally throwing them off. And you have to remember, guys, that this is youth football, okay? You may be playing against teams that have very athletic kids, very smart kids. However, when you start running different motions and giving different looks and things of that nature, it's really going to create a lot of confusion with the defenses while running this, okay? So, again, number 1, you got total leverage, all right? Number 2, you got versatility. And then number 3, you have numbers. What I mean by numbers, okay? Again, you can run a power toss play to the play side, and I don't know why my markers always go out, but I got a marker in my pocket this time instead of walking all the way over here and getting the marker. So you can run power toss to the play side and do a lot of damage. You can run QB power. Literally snap the ball, have your QB run behind your running backs, okay? And then with the blocking schemes, you can down block if you want. You can down block. Or if you want, you can go outside zone. You can go wide zone. This the power of the versatility of running this formation, it just creates a lot of versatility, especially in the base set that the Beast necessarily don't give you, okay? So that's one variation here of the Maryland Eye. Another thing that you can do, and this is something that I love, that was the base set that I just showed you. If you want, you can have that tight end off at wide receiver. And this is what I love. And this goes to my fourth point, matchups, okay? If you have a really good tight end or / wide receiver, and the team that you're playing against have a very weak cornerback, which a lot of teams don't have a really talented cornerback, okay? Unless they're a really stacked team, a really talented team. As you know, most teams would probably put their least talented player maybe at cornerback, just out there to get some playing time. Now, this is a major advantage for you if you have a really talented tight end / wide receiver. You can get this wide receiver on goal routes. You can get them on hits and goals. One of my favorite plays, and our wide receiver averaged 7 touchdowns the season that we ran this. We'll put them out here on an island, man coverage with a cornerback, and what we'll do is a hitch and go. He'll hitch and he'll go. And he'll be wide open. And we scored 7 times running a pass play, whether it's a hitch and go, whether it's a go. If you got a good wide receiver and you put that kid on the island with a cornerback, you're going to have a major advantage with matchups, okay? Another thing you can do is you can have this wide receiver out there and you can have him just simply crack block, We did this a lot. We have him just crack block down, seal the edge, and run our power plays. We run our bootlegs. We run our power toss plays. We run all of our different handoff, off tackle plays. And we use our wide receiver to crack block down. Another thing that we did with doing that is we'll put this wide receiver in motion, right? We'll put him in motion, still in the wide receiver stance. And again, we'll have him just crack down. And it's beautiful when you're playing against a team and you exploit their defense. You find out where they're weak at, right? Where they're weak in the secondary. And then you can really have a field day at running, this formation. So that's another look with the wide receiver on the play side. Now, what you can also do is you can move this wide receiver to the weak side. And again, this is something that we did a lot. As a matter of fact, we probably ran this variation probably more than any other variation. And again, we just use him to crack block, right? Same thing. We put that wide receiver on the island. We find out the cornerback weak on that backside. We hit a go. We hit a go or a hitch and go. 9 times out of 10, we hit a go if we find out that cornerback is really weak out there, or if that cornerback is expecting run. And, I know some of you may be thinking, well, what if, they have a really good free safety or strong safety back here to help on the backside, okay? That's where good coaching comes into play. He doesn't have to run a go. He don't have to run deep. He don't have to run a hitch and go. You can have him run a quick slant. And that's where you get in with great RPO action, right? You're able to call something to where you're running just a quick slant. Do RPO action with this. If you know that backside linebacker, if he's about to blitz on this backside, guess what? You can call an audible here and you can run a slant. It's beautiful. And the last variation that you can do is you can actually have your backs in a shotgun set. And this is excellent if you have great running backs. Now, I'm going to make a video more in depth on the dynamics of your running backs and what would make, great for positioning with your running backs. And this is what I mean by that. I like to put my fastest guy on this back end right here, okay? I like to put my fastest guy right here. I like to put my most balanced back right here, because guess what? You can put this guy into motion doing all kind of orbit motions. You can break them out. You can, you can put them out and go kind of like a twin set over here, right? And you can just run a standard I formation if you want. That goes back to the versatility that we're talking about. That goes to the matchups that we're talking about. That's why I love running this, because you can do so many things out of this formation. And again, let's say you want to go shotgun, right? And you say, you know what? I want to go shotgun, but I want to run in the base B set, right? You can do it. You can run the base B set like this, right? You say, okay, I want to go with more of a balanced line. I want to go with more of a balanced look, right? Just move that tight end over. Now you got a balanced line and you can go any way you want with it. You see what I'm saying? So it's beautiful, man. It's absolutely beautiful. So I'm really excited to, to share this playbook with you guys in depth. Again, I'm going to share 4 primary variations. However, when you get into this playbook, you can make this thing your own. Again, if you want this playbook, you just go down in the description box and join the Beast Out You Coaches Brotherhood. It's going to exclusively be within the Brotherhood. And if you want to join the Brotherhood, it's very inexpensive, very affordable, only $25 a month. You not only get access to my new Maryland I playbook, but you also get access to all my other playbooks. You get the Beast Out You 1.0, you get the Beast Out, you get the Beast RPO playbook, you get the 2.0, the supersets, and you also get the 4-4 Reaper defense. And you also get access to any future playbooks that I'm dropping, and also all the resources that I'm dropping to help you raise money for your program so you don't have to spend your own money. You're going to get group coaching. I get on a live every week, every 2 weeks, and where we just sit and we chop it up, and you can bounce any questions that you have off of me as it relates to growing your youth football program, the playbooks, the game calling, how I do my practices. Nothing is off limits as it relates to that. And that's the funnest part about being a part of the Brotherhood. You're able to connect with other coaches and we all just chop it up, and you're able to talk to me about any of the things that I talk about in any of my videos here on YouTube, and you get access to me like no other way, okay? Like no other way. So again, if you want to run this, I'm gonna tell you kind of what type of team this formation is ideal for, okay? If you got a team that has really good running backs, no brainer, okay? No brainer. If you got 2 or 3 or 4 really good running backs, put this in your playbook, okay? Put this in your catalog of plays, okay? If you have, let's say you got one really good wide receiver, you can't run, spread because you only got one really good guy who can catch, maybe 2. This is good. You can use this guy. You can use this guy to run tight end goals. You can run any kind of waggles with this guy. You can do all of that. Again, you can even, let's say you got like 2 really good guys, but they're big guys, like tight end types, right? Go to balance. You can go to balance and still run stuff underneath. You may say, okay, Coach Beast, I like the Maryland I, but I wanna be a little bit more versatile, right? You can be versatile. Watch this. You can go with a twin look like that. You can go with more of a balanced look like this, especially if you got a good offensive line, and you can trust that line to generate pass plays, or you want to run in space, right? You can move these guys around right here. I mean, you can go, this is kind of like a wall, kind of a great wall look. They don't have to be that far back. You can be very creative, right? You can be very creative with this formation. So again, that's it. That's all I have. I want to give you just a high overview of this formation. And again, you can get this playbook in the Beast Out You Coaches Brotherhood. Just go down to the description box if that's what you want. And that's all I got, coaches. If you got any questions or anything like that, feel free to drop them in the comments. If you like this formation, if you dig it, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more Beast Out You talk, all right? And that's it, coaches. Again, I want you to win more games, score more points, beast out. Peace.